Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jenny here, the Uncrafty Crafter, and this is our whip and chat for the week. So welcome to this week's whip and chat. If you're new here and you don't know what whip means, whip stands for work in progress, WIP, and the chat part just is something that some of us creators do to I guess kind of help you keep you company while you're working on your works in progress. So that's what we're going to do today. I hope you guys are having a great week. We're coming up on the weekend. Hope you're having fantastic weather like we are. It has been a little bit rainy, but that's to be expected in the fall time. So grab whatever you're working on, whether it is cross stitch, knitting, crocheting, diamond painting, laundry, dishes, whatever, and hang out with me while I just chit chat a little bit. So what I'm currently working on is, so this was one that I had started a while back. It was one of the trial kits from Dreamer Designs. This one is called Liberty's Light. The artist is Michael Humphreys, and it is a 32 by 28 centimeter. And again, like I mentioned, this was a trial kit. If you have not checked out their trial kits, I will be sure to leave a link in the description box for the trial kits page on their website so you can check it out. But basically what you do, you get the canvas for free and you just pay the shipping. So these guys are based here in the States, and I think I placed my order and then received the kit within like 3 or 4 days. I mean, it was a really quick turnaround. So that was pretty cool. I had never tried Dreamer Designs, so I wanted to check them out for myself. And I grabbed this one and another one. But anyway, that's what I'm working on. I started this a while back, and I kind of put it off to the side for a little bit while I was working on some other projects. So I finished up one recently, the little ghost and the ghost and the jack-o'-lantern that I did a post review of, and pulled this one back out to finish. I only have this section left and this section, and I'm done. So I have it done all this, and all this is finished. So I only have this section and this section, the top of the lighthouse, to do, and I'll be done with it. So I really like, I mean, I know Dreamer Designs has kind of gotten some, people that love them and some people that are like meh about them. And I can understand. I really like the quality of the canvas. It's a nice canvas. It's a really nice canvas. The drill quality is really good. The drill field is really good. The adhesion is really good. The symbols are nice and clear. I really do enjoy working on it. There's a lot of ABs in this particular trial. But I know that the most thing that people have problems with Dreamer Designs is the rendering of the paintings. They seem to be pretty saturated as far as color goes. So, and I can see that. I can see there's like this size of a picture. There's a lot of detail going on. A lot of things going on in this size of an image. Again, it is a trial size, so be that as it may, here is the thumbnail image. You can see. And then, you can see what I have finished so far. It's very nice and shiny. But down here, this area where the, like, mountain side is and the steps that go up to the house are not very distinguishable, I guess you could say. So, but anyway, I really have enjoyed working on it. Working on it has been fun. So I will say that. Okay, so let's get on into it. I've already got, because there's a lot of confetti here and there, so I pulled out several different colors that I'm going to be working on. Let me know in the comments what you're currently working on, and we will get started. Okay. Most of these, or some of these, I won't even need the tray. I'll just be working straight out of the little containers because it's a lot of confetti. That's one thing I really like about the Harbor Freight containers is that they're large enough that when you have confetti areas, you can actually work right out of the Harbor Freight containers instead of like pouring them out into a tray. That makes it kind of nice. I like that. So, on my home front, I'm just going to get into this, y'all. My daughter, Jolie, has been a crazy pants kiddo. Like, all of a sudden, well, today, okay. So, first of all, we have like, we're like baby gate central here. Like, we have baby gates here and there and everywhere throughout the house. Just because we have a farmhouse and, you know, there's a lot of steps and this and that and the other. So we just try to keep her contained to certain areas or pretty much out of certain areas. And she just wants to rule the roost, you know. She wants to just go anywhere and everywhere she pleases. So we have the baby gates up and we're giving her a little bit more, I guess, like freedom throughout the house lately. Just because she's obviously wants that, you know. So today, I don't even know how it happened. It, like, you know how it is with kids. It's like you turn your head for 2 seconds and boom, something happened. You turn around, they're crying, they're bleeding. And you're like, okay, what happened? You know. So anyway, I was on the phone with my husband and I heard her crying, and you know how it is. You can tell with baby cries that something, it was a different kind of cry, you know. So she's squalling her ever-loving head off. And when I get to her, she's got a little bit of blood on her top lip. And after I cleaned it up, you know, she was fine. But anyway, wiped her top lip off, and it quit bleeding. And it looks like she had like fallen and something like just like a scuff or a scrape, you know, on her top lip. But anyway, yeah, she's fine. But anyway, she had done that today. Then after my husband gets home from work, he comes in, I'm in another room, and he comes in and he says, well, she's done it again. She's got another bloody lip. But apparently the second time she had fallen and bit the inside of her bottom lip. I'm like, girl, I mean, she was fine. No big deal. But man, she is rough as a corn cob, guys. I mean, rough. Which I guess is a good thing, you know. And, I mean, she gets mad and cries, but then she, like, brushes it off. She's like, oh, I'm okay. So, but she does. She wants to be all over the house. She don't want to be just, you know, in the places where I have, like, she wants to be where she's not supposed to be, basically. She will not stay out of the dog food bowls. She she likes to get fistfuls of dog food. And she has tried eating it. What kid in a household with dogs doesn't try to eat dog food, right? I mean, I know that's a thing, but still, ugh. So, yeah, she doesn't try to eat it now. So apparently she didn't enjoy the taste of it the first time around. But I hope I don't have very many more M's, because I only have like 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 9 of that particular drill left. I don't see any more, but it kind of makes me a little bit nervous when I run that low. Oh well. Okay. But anyway, yeah, she wants to just, and the biggest reason why we keep the baby gate up is because we have 2 dogs. I always talk about Poppy because she's the puppy. And then we have an older dog named Pepper, who is a rat terrier. And she's been with us since Eli was like a year old. So she's like 12, 13 years old now. And she has, what is it called? Glaucoma in her eyes. And so, 2 or 3 years ago, we had to take her to have surgery. So the vet basically took out, this is kind of gross, but I mean, it is what it is, took out her right eyeball. Took it out. And, but we had noticed that her eyes were like glazing over, and I thought maybe it was just like cataracts, but then they started like getting kind of gross looking. And so I ended up taking her to the vet, and he's like, yeah, that's glaucoma, and it's different for dogs than it is for like humans. With humans, it's manageable, but with dogs, the pressure gets too much, I guess, for whatever reason, and their eyes can actually, like, for lack of a better term, burst. So, yeah, it's very dangerous in dogs. So, we ended up, the one eye she still has glaucoma in it, the one eye that she has left, but it's manageable right now. She doesn't have to have it taken out right now, but eventually she will have to have that eye removed as well. But she can't see out of it, so she's like pretty much blind. I think that she may be able to see like shadows out of the eye that she has, but you know, I mean, she runs into stuff, so all the time. But she's really good about maneuvering through the house, and she can't get up the steps, and she don't even attempt to like jump on the furniture anymore, just because I think she's not comfortable doing that. But anyway, long story short, the reason why I brought that up is because she can't see. I think she's a little bit more timid now than she used to be. I mean, wouldn't you be, you know? So whenever the baby, like, comes up on her, she gets nervous. And Jolie doesn't know. I mean, she's a baby. She don't know that the dog can't see, you know? And she wants to play with her like she plays with Poppy, the puppy. And Pepper is old and blind and nervous and timid and don't want to play. So we keep the gates up. That was what I was getting at. The long story short is we keep the gates up for multiple reasons, but one of the reasons is You know, I don't want Jolie to sneak up on the dog when I've got my back turned and try to play with her or pet her or touch her or smack her or whatever, and then Pepper turn around and bite, because she will bite. She never used to bite, but now that she's got the issues that she does, she will bite. So I tell people when they come to the house, if, you know, they come up on Pepper, adults, I'm like, make sure you talk to her and let her know who you are, you know, because she knows voices, obviously, you know. But, so I always let Pepper know when I'm there, and Jolie don't know how to do that. So, and you know, she's rough. She don't know any better. So I just have to try to keep her contained, or Pepper contained, or, you know, keep them kind of not in the same vicinity unless I have full attention on both of them at the same time, you know. So that's kind of a, I hate to have to be that way, but I guess you got to do what you got to do, right? And Pepper's a small dog. She's very small. She's smaller than Poppy is. I mean, she weighs like nothing compared to my Boston Terrier, but I mean, she's just a little bitty dog. Jolie's bigger than she is, but still, you know, I don't want any snips, and Pepper's never brought blood, or like she's never bit me or anything like that, but she has bitten. I can't even really call it bite, but like snips or nips at, is nipped at people. So I just want to be cautious with that whole thing. But yeah, Jolie just wants to rule the roost. She wants to just be anywhere and everywhere all at the same time. So I think we have, let me count. We have 1, 2. I have one gate around my desk where I'm at now, my crafting desk. Because I have so many little things and I don't want her into anything. So I keep the you know, gate around my desk to keep her out of my stuff. But, there's a few more of those symbols right here. I do believe. I didn't realize there was that many, or I would have poured some in a tray. Trying to be a little bit quiet because it is late. You guys are watching this. This is common for me, but you guys are watching this on Thursday. I'm actually recording it on Wednesday night. I just got the baby to bed. Eli is in bed. Husband is in bed. That's the only time I can do long videos like these WIP and chats, is either early in the morning when the boy has gone to school, or late at night after everybody's gone to bed. So, and I ain't gonna lie, this morning whenever kiddo went to school, I laid back down. I laid my booty back down in the bed because it was a gloomy day. And I take any and every opportunity that I can while the baby is asleep to nap myself if I am able. Okay, I think I'm done with this color. Color. Oh, guys, I forgot. I've got a cross-stitch finish. Let me show you real quick. So, you know, I've been working on this cross-stitch, the Halloween one. I finished it. Let me lay my plastic down over top of this so it don't get stuck. Fabric don't get stuck. That would be awful, right? So let me show you this. It is so cute. So cute. I'm very, very, very pleased with it. Okay, here we go. Isn't that sweet? This is Happy Halloween. Spider webs at the top, and little bats, and little ghosts, and then the cats and pumpkins, and then the haunted house at the bottom. I just thought it was awesome. I'm very, very, very tickled with it. I think it looks really good. I was very pleased. The little dangling spiders. There's another one there. I think there's one over here, yeah. And then the cats in the house. Super cute. I was very happy with it. So I have to finish. I don't know yet exactly how I'm going to finish it. I haven't decided if I'm going to just put it like in a frame type deal, or if I want to do like, I had mentioned this, I think, in another WIP and chat. Maybe some like wooden board type decoration from Hobby Lobby and put it on there somehow. So I'll figure that out hopefully really soon, because I mean Halloween is like, what, in 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, I thought it was super cute. I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy. Try to keep it covered up, because if you can see, I'm not really good at the whole back side. So like the back stitching here where the spider webs are, they're kind of loosey-goosey on the back side. So I try to keep it covered up so it don't get snagged on anything until I can get it actually finished. But that makes me think too of some really cool framing ideas that I've thought about for diamond paintings. So I had thought about some different ways to, because I know everybody does too. I'm not the only one, but there's a lot of us that have finished several diamond paintings, but have not yet framed them. So that's kind of the predicament that I'm in. For one thing, I'm a procrastinator. And for two, like, I'm nervous that I'm going to have a hard time finding ways to frame it that I'm going to actually like. And I also don't want to spend a blue $1,000,000 on framing things. That is a cue. Okay. So yeah, I'm just kind of struggling with that. And I thought of a couple cool ideas. I'm not going to share them just yet because I don't want to share them if they're not going to work. So I want to try them out first and then see what I think. And if they work out well, then I will share them. So that is my plan. But it would be kind of budget friendly and different than, you know, your normal framing, picture frames. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Well, come on. We can get it to pick up. Grab a drink. Hold on just a second. Slurpy slurp. Oh, that makes me think too. I had some coffee earlier. My husband had bought me some coffee creamer because I was running low. And I'm like, well, the weather is getting kind of cool. So it seems like every single year when the weather kind of like starts getting cool and chilly out, it like initiates some like need for flavored coffee creamer in me. Like I don't ever, like I stick to French vanilla. I'm plain Jane with my coffee. But when the cooler weather hits, I do like some flavored creamers, especially the like seasonal ones. I usually get a container of pumpkin spice, and then I'll get I think it's like the peppermint mocha. That's actually like a holiday, like Christmassy one, but it comes out fairly early, so you know. But yeah, like that's, and then after a bottle or two of each, I'm like, okay, I want my regular French vanilla back again. But I have to have like a little bit of it every holiday, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good. Good to go. I think it's funny. My husband don't drink creamer in his coffee at all. He just takes black coffee with sugar. But every once in a while, he'll put a little bit of creamer in his coffee, but that's very, very, very rare. When he does, it's usually because he's out of sugar. So he'll like use my creamer as his sugar until he can like get a bag of sugar from the store. And, or he'll use like hot chocolate mix, you know, which that's good too. I like hot chocolate coffee. I had never done it. I had like used hot chocolate in my coffee before, like just use, like make a regular cup of coffee and then put hot chocolate mix in it instead of like creamer. I don't ever use sugar in my coffee, but because my creamer is sweet enough. But Mrs. Coffee had said to use the hot chocolate mix, but then also add creamer to it. And I was like, I've never done that before. I'd always just use the hot chocolate mix. So, I don't know. It's been a few weeks back. I had made a cup and put the hot chocolate mix in it. And then I was like, put a couple splashes of French vanilla creamer in it. And oh my goodness, that was so good. It was really, really good. But I will say it was like rich for me. Like, it's, for me, I like it like every once in a while. I couldn't drink like every cup of coffee that way because it would just be way too much for me, but like way too sweet. And I like sweets, but I also like just my plain French vanilla creamer for the most part. Let's go with this number O, or letter O. These are some pretty ABs. I have the flash on because I don't have good lighting in here at night, but look at those. Can you see how pretty? Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. And tonight I am using, let me see here, in my single placer, I am using Super Sticky Patty Wax from Distracted by Diamonds. And in my multi-placer, I am using Not Your Mama's Mud. And this one is Nana's Creamy Citrus Concoction. It smells really yummy. Yummy, yummy smell. I have another one of these that is coffee scented, I think. And then I have some scented patty wax too that I haven't yet used up. Shoo, I will have to do that soon. I go back and forth between regular, or not regular, but waxes like the Patty Wax and the Not Your Mama's Mud. I go back and forth between that combo and which I need to add more wax to this pen right now. The super sticky. It is not so sticky now because I've used it for a while, but I also use the Aleene's Instant Tacky in the multi-placer and the micro glue dots in the single placer. Those last forever. They do last a really, really, really long time, but they don't smell. So if you like the smell good stuff, you know, that's why I go back and forth. I alternate a lot back and forth because every once in a while, I like to smell the smelly, yummy waxes. Oops. Good grief. Just jumped right out of my hand. Other ones I have this one. I don't remember what flavor or what scent this is, but this was Maritza from Kiss My Craft sent this to me. It's some kind of a berry. It's a sample from Patty Wax, and it's a berry scent. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And then I have a couple that I bought a while back. This one is peppermint, which when I first got it, it smelled like peppermint, but now, it doesn't really smell like peppermint to me anymore. I don't know what it smells like. It doesn't smell like peppermint, but I don't know. It did when I first got it, but not now. This one, though, is called Pink Sugar from Patty Wax. And this one smells really good. If I can get it open. Hold on just a second. I can't see. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that one smells really good. Pink Sugar. It smells like cotton candy, maybe? It's yummy. Yummy. So, like I said, I go back and forth between my waxes because it just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I really like to smell them, but the Aleene's Instant Tacky and the Micro Glue Dots don't have a smell. So, I'll use those for a little bit, and then whenever it's time to change them out, I'll usually switch back over to the smell good ones for a little while and use them off and on, and then switch back to my Instant Tacky and Glue Dots again. So, just depends on my mood. But these ABs are super pretty. Oops. I'm going to have to refill this one right now. Give me just a second. Give me a second to fill it up. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. What are your guys' favorite waxes? Leave me a comment and let me know what you use and like and love. I always like to hear what other people like to use, because if I've not tried it, then I might try it, you know? I like to try new things. You just never know what you're going to like or what you're, you know, not going to like. But for the most part, We all have our favorites, I think, you know. But I'm one of those that it just depends on my mood. I like to go back and forth. So, that's what I do. I had, earlier in here, I was picking up before the bed, before I put the baby to bed. I put her to bed actually first, and then I picked up in here in the living room, and she has, like, books all over the place, like little, just books, and baby books, and kid books, and stuff. But she has a bunch of those, oh, shoot, what's that called? It's a program that Dolly Parton has for kids. And if you sign up, you get like your kids get in the mail a free book every month. I think it's called the Imagination Station Library or something like that. I can't remember. But you sign them up on the internet and you get a free book in the mail every month until I think they turn like 3 or 4 or maybe 5. I don't remember. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I signed her up right after I had her because I've always loved like baby books, and Eli had a ton of books when he was little, but he's hardcore on them. I mean, he'd tear them up real easy, you know. So I wasn't able to save very many of his older baby and kid books. So I signed her up for that program, and she gets, you know, a new book every month, and some of them are the cutest books. They're so sweet, and she loves them. So I think it's really cool that they have that program, though, you know. But if I can remember, I will leave a link to it in the description box. But if I forget, just Google Dolly Parton Imagination Station Library free books for kids or something like that. And you should be able to find it pretty easy. I think whenever you sign up, you have to like sign up under like your, like there's like a menu that you choose like by state and then by county or whatever, and it goes through like your county library or whatever. So but yeah, very, very, very cool. Do I have any more of those O's? Don't see any. I will say this for Dreamer Design. They've got some really, really nice drills. I will say that. See. Very nice drills. And I really like their AB. Their ABs are awesome. This AB is so pretty. You see those? They're beautiful. I love these. And there's a lot of them in here. All here on top of the roof, over here. There's some down here in the water, in the windows, and the door. Just really, really, really pretty. I do like the drill quality. Let's see. speaking of books, I was thinking about that, too. My husband had checked the mail the other day, and I guess that's because we're Prime members on Amazon. But we got like and I remember getting one last year, but I'd forgot all about it until he brought it in the house a couple days ago. And it was like a wish book from Amazon. Like, do you remember? I don't know. I mean, it probably depends on how old you are. Some of you younger youngins won't know what this even means, but some of us grew up every year waiting for the, was it Sears wish book that came out every Christmas or, holiday? I can't remember if it was Sears. I think it was Sears. But it was a Sears catalog, but it was thick. And it had all kinds of Christmassy, like, toys and stuff in it. That was awesome, growing up and getting the Sears book, the wish book. But, so Amazon is kind of like came out with something similar to that. It's not as thick as the Sears book was, but it's still, really nice. But it's got all kinds of toy ideas for kids and babies and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. And Eli, last year when we got it, I let him have it and was looking at it, and he was like, of course, wanted everything in it. But we got one in the mail the other day, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so cool, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm for sure not going Black Friday shopping. I don't even know how that's going to work this year, in 2020, and I honestly haven't even been Black Friday shopping in years. But I will definitely be doing most or all of my Christmas shopping online this year. I did most of it online last year, but we did go Christmas shopping a couple times. We took Jolie to Bass Pro Shops to have her, like, picture taken with Santa and all that. That was fun. And while we were there, we went Christmas shopping a little bit. And but this year, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be, like, wanting to get out and go Christmas shop at all. I would be 100% satisfied, I think, if I could just get everything online and not have to deal with people. Not that I don't want to deal with people, but I just don't want to get out in the mess of Corona. Apparently it's getting bad again. And a lot of states are in the red again, and governors are talking about shutting down again the states. So, I don't know. I think we all kind of knew that was going to happen, but cross some fingers that it didn't. So, we will see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. Next one is this G. Pretty red. Here's another red. It's an AB. It's a red AB. So pretty. Look at that. Very few of them. Hope I have enough. That makes me a little nervous. Isn't that pretty? They don't show up near as good as the black ones or the white ones, but they're very pretty. Yes, they are. yeah, so I think I got sidetracked for a minute. Oh, last week, in my WIP and chat, I had mentioned the 9th season of Dexter that is coming out next year. Oh my gosh. So, I got nosy and looked because one of you guys, I think, I can't remember who it was, had commented that Netflix had all the seasons of Dexter. So I looked, and sure enough, all the seasons of Dexter are on Netflix. There are 8 seasons. And by the way, Whitney, I have not commented yet because I am behind on replying to comments. But Whitney had asked, do I need to watch this? And the answer to that question is, yeah, you need to watch it. So, Abigail Marie hadn't watched it either. And she said she had started it like one episode in and then like didn't watch anymore. And I'm like, you got to give it more than one episode. You know what I mean? You can't just like watch one episode and say, okay, I'm done. No. So Abigail has agreed, and we have decided that we are going to binge watch all 8 seasons of Dexter. Together, not like in the same room or anything like that, because, you know, we don't live very close to each other. And, but yeah, we're going to watch it and, like, I don't know, probably do like a book club thing, you know, like where you read a book and then talk about it amongst yourselves. So that's probably what we're going to do. And I'm excited about it because I love Dexter. Like, if I were to ever be in love with a serial killer, it would be him. I think he's way cuter than the You guy. The You. Oh, shoot. That's on Netflix too. The Netflix original You series. So, if the serial killer can be hot, I mean, that's kind of weird, you know, but I haven't met very many girls that don't love Dexter. So, anyway, yeah, Whitney. You need to be binge watching this with me and Abby. Abigail, whatever. I always call her Abby on accident. She says it's okay. She says, you can call me Abby if you want to. But I always call her Abby. I have a cousin named Abby. So I'm always accidentally saying Abby. But yeah, you need to watch it with us. And we'll have to have like a discussion chat. And if anybody else wants to do the same thing and binge watch with us, you're more than welcome. It's going to be loads of fun. But I can't remember. I think that they said that the new season of Dexter will be on in the fall of 2021. So that gives us a year. I mean, daggone, there's only 8 seasons. I could get that done in no time flat. So, how many K? There's quite a few. So, yeah, that's going to be happening. Some of these are sticking together. See those sticking together drills? I'm excited about it, though, because it's been a long while since I've watched Dexter, and I can't even really... I mean... I know exactly what happened, you know, but I'm sure whenever I watch these episodes back, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, goodness, I forgot about that part, too. So, I dropped a drill, and I don't know where it went. Where did you go? I heard it hit, but I don't know where it went to. Oh, well, I guess it'll come up. But I'm really excited about it. I'm anxious to see what Abigail thinks of it. My luck, she'll watch like 3 or 4 episodes and be like, she'll be like, nah, I'm not interested. Oh, oh well, I'll watch it by myself. My husband will be excited because he loves Dexter too. So he'll be all interested in watching it all over again, I think. I think it would be fun to binge watch it. We binge watched it the first time we watched it. We didn't watch it like in real time. We watched it like, well, we binge watched it. So, we had all 8 seasons watched in no time. And, oh, there's that drill I lost a while ago. It was on its side. But, I think my sister and I were watching it at the same time together. And so, you know, after so many episodes, I call her and be like, so what do you think of blah, blah, blah? Or where have you stopped? What was the last episode you watched, so that we didn't spoil it for each other? But very, very good. Okay. This one, oops, about dropped it. This pea, I have a few peas here. Okay, I don't have to pour these in a tray, I don't believe. So, new releases. What do you guys think? Diamond Art Club new releases. Tell me what you think. Well, we still have, because I am recording this on Wednesday night, we still have Thursday and Friday, which you're watching it today, which is Thursday for you. So we have Thursdays and Fridays, Thursday and Friday for new releases, if they're going to release anymore. But today, they had released the Mandy Manzano Minion Love, or Minions in Love, or something. I can't remember exactly what it was called. But, oh my God. I'm like, seriously. So, I saw it. And at first, I knew it was a Mandy Manzano because of the, like, you know, the, like, colors and the design and the style. Like I saw like a thumbnail image of it on my notifications on my phone from like Instagram. And so I was like, ooh, it's Mandy Manzano. Let's click on it and go to Instagram and see what it is. And then I saw the Minions in the boat. And I was like, oh my, are you kidding me? Don't get me wrong. Love Minions. And then the more I look at it, the more I'm like, do I have to have that? I might have to have that. But then at the same time, I'm like, if you notice, it's like 185 centimeters in length or width or whatever. 185 centimeters. That is massive. Unless that was a typo. I don't know. But I think it said it was like, I can't remember exactly what the other measurement was. But yeah. I'm thinking it was like 70 something by 185. I'm pretty sure of the 185. I can't remember the other dimension, but anyway. So the Chuck Pinson one is beautiful. Island Life, I think is the name of it. However, I can't lie. I have to be honest. The beach scenes and the ocean scenes, or any of his like watery scenes, don't really appeal to me. I don't know why. I don't know why that they don't. They're pretty. I think they're beautiful. But it's just not something that I'm like, oh my God, I have to have that. Like when I seen the church one, the Strength Along the Journey or whatever that one's called, or the Winter's Oasis or the Simple Country. Those, when I see them, my heart skips a beat. The ocean ones and the beach ones don't do that for me. So don't be hating on me. Don't hate me because I feel that way. I can't help it. I think I'm just a mountain girl more than I am a ocean girl. So can't help how I feel. But it is beautiful. It is pretty. Just not my personal cup of tea. So I won't be getting Island Life this weekend. Although I do know several who are. And I'm happy for them because, yeah. One of them in particular has never owned a Chuck Pinson. So she's all about this one. I won't say who because I don't want to ruin it if it's like a surprise or something. Yeah, the coating just came off of that one. Doggone it. Let me see if it comes off with the other wax. Oh, not as bad. But the super sticky pulled the coating plumb off of that AB. So, let me dump these in here. And I'll use my multi-placer to place them. Yeah, the Not Your Mama's Mud don't do that. The super sticky, well, maybe the Not Your Mama's Mud does a little bit. I can't really tell. I don't think it don't do it nearly as much as the patty wax does. So there's that. But yeah, unless there's another Chuck Pinson that comes out this weekend, I won't be getting a Chuck Pinson because I'm not crazy over the Island Life one. So I'm not 100% sure yet if what I'm going to do. So I showed the Minion Love one to my husband, and he's like, oh, that's cool. He likes the whole stained glass look. That's why he was like, he wanted me to get the both of the Doctor Who's that Mandy Manzano came out with, because he loves Doctor Who, and he just liked the way they looked. He likes he calls it stained glass, you know. He thinks that her artwork looks like stained glass, which it does. It's beautiful. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure exactly, but we'll figure it out and see what new release I'll be getting this weekend. So, anyway, I'm going to end this. It's been about an hour, and I feel like I probably should be getting my patootie in the bed. I might turn the camera off and work a little bit more on this section because I didn't get much done because I was yapping too much. But anyway, I thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out with me. I hope that I was able to keep you company a little bit while you diamond painted or did your crafty project. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell before you head out the door so that you don't miss any videos that decide to pop up randomly. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you all soon. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you later.